G'day, it's Pete here, and I am back from the Gold Coast Congress. They just had their final one ever, and it was really fun, and it'll be sad that it's not on anymore. Hopefully they can revive it in some way. But I wanted to highlight my favorite hand from here, and also give shout out to the winners. So the winners of the pairs were Paul Daly and Tony Nunn. And the winners of the teams were the break team with Andy Hung, Maddie Brown, Adam Kaplan, Shane Harrison, and Jess Brake. So congrats to them. But a little bit about what I did. I had a decently successful one without coming away with any of the glory. I basically came too quickly. So we'll jump in and here is my results from the team's qualification where paired items. Me and Mike Ware were third, but we only played 8 of the 12 matches, and our per board ranking was really high. And in the pairs qualifying, we're actually the top qualifying pair. But I managed to come 8th in the pairs and 6th in the teams. So when it got to the top stuff, failed to capitalize on it, basically. But there were some really cool hands, and I wanted to highlight my favorite here. So this is my favorite hand. This came from the pairs final. This was like the 4th last board of the entire pairs. And I was sitting south, and I was playing against Andy Hung and Sataj Hans. And they had an auction 1 diamond, which was precision style, so it could be short diamond. Pass, 1 spade. I bid 2 hearts. I went 2 spades, and I went all pass. And I had a pretty easy lead. I led the Queen of Hearts and saw this dummy. So straight away, I'm trying to think, okay, so where are we going to get our tricks? They know I've got most of the good hands, but went ace, and partner dropped the king on that, which looked like a singleton, could be unblocking from King Doubleton. Now, they continued, and they finessed a spade to me. So at this stage, it looks like cashing some hearts is good. And I took 1 heart, and partner discouraged a club. So I want you to think for a moment and like, well, what do you want to do from here? So partner doesn't like clubs. Declare is finessing spades. So they took a first round finessing spades. East also has like a hand that's not interested in game opposite their partner's opening. So it looked like East had the Queen of Clubs, probably. Nothing in hearts. They've got some spade on her. But here I was thinking, okay, well, they've actually got a guess in diamonds at this stage. If I can sneak a diamond through and get a diamond back and get a diamond rough, we might be able to decimate this hand. So at this stage, I knew that hearts were 6-3-1-3, but I elected to play a low diamond here and make Declarer potentially have a guess at what to do. And Sataj absolutely knew something was up on this hand. He had such a long thing. He was like, okay, this is something's going on here. And he was trying to work out what to do. But this was like a really long tank. And eventually he played low, and Mikey Ware won the Queen. And it goes a diamond back to my ace. Great. Okay, so they've misguessed diamonds. Now what? Well, I really want that diamond rough. But how do I get to my partner's hand here? What do I do from this stage to actually get a trick? Well, I've got these winning hearts, but I want partner on lead. So I forced them on lead by leading a low heart so that the 8's winning and partner has to trump it. And he was like, okay, well, he knows that I've still got another top heart. So I am doing this purely to get him on lead. So he plays another diamond to me, which I get to trump. And now at this stage, I have to work out what I want to do. Everyone's out of hearts. I'm out of spades. But I thought that, hang on, partner still doesn't like clubs. The only spot where it's actually relevant is if my partner's got the jack of clubs and Declarer's got the queen. And I didn't want to open up the suit. So I actually gave a rough and discard here. So they trumped in, and that got over-trumped, and they had to trump that. And then they let a club, and partner scored their jack for 2 down. So I'll open up the whole hand so you can see it double dummy. Here's Sataj's hand, and Queen of Hearts lead to the king. and then they hooked the spade. And at this stage, one top heart. And he knows there's this other heart trick here, and I chose not to take it, which is probably what gave away that something was up, but he couldn't work out what to do. Low diamond here. And when he ducked, Mikey won the queen and diamond back to me. And I ducked a heart, forcing him to ruff. And then I got my ruff back. And at this stage, if I play a club, they've actually got the rest of the tricks here. But when I play a heart, because my partner can still over-trump the spade, then they're in trouble, and we get our club trick there for down 2 on this board. And for all that hard work, we got 50% on the board. So it was like really tough, but I love this defense. So I hope you enjoyed this hand and mini recap from the Gold Coast Congress. So thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.